Hi, second graders. This video is for Tuesday, and it's called Pearl and Wagner, Two Good Friends by Kate McMullen and illustrated by R.W. Alley. The story that you'll be reading today is an animal fantasy. That means that it is about animals who can do things like talk. And we know that that couldn't really happen. So we would say it's a fantasy, and they're animals. So it's animal fantasy. We have some high frequency words here and some vocabulary words that I will go over in just a minute. As you read the story today, I want you to think about the author's purpose. Why did the author write this story? So, as you read, I want you to think about a science fair and what a science fair is. Most of you probably have never been to one or know what one is. So, just before I go through the words, I would like to tell you I want you to think about if you brushed your teeth today. What, Mrs. Ellis? Why are you asking me that? Well, I'm asking you that because I want you to think about using a toothbrush. Somebody had to invent or create that toothbrush. Otherwise, what would we use? Or what did they use before a toothbrush? And so when people go to a science fair, they usually create something that's like an experiment, something that they can use to show how something works. And so you would create something to take to a science fair. And then somebody would walk around, and usually they would judge the projects. So you will see the word science in your reading today, and that's one of your high frequency words right here. I'm moving the cursor by it. Okay. So let's take a look just here at the first one. The word is shoe. So we have shoe, and then we have science. We have the word village, guess. Like I can guess an answer. We have the word won. I wonder if Pearl and Wagner won a prize at the science fair. We have the word pretty, and we have the word watch. And really quick, I'm just going to go back through these words if you could read them along with me. Remember, the more we practice words, the more fluent we get. We can read them a little more quickly. And that helps us to be better readers when we can recognize them. So we have shoe, science, village, guess, one, pretty, and watch. And down below here, we have our vocabulary words. And in reading this story, I want you to look for the word robot. A robot is a machine with moving parts that is controlled by a computer. Maybe you've seen a robot in a cartoon. Usually, robots have some sort of a job. Our next word we have is wad. A wad is a round lump. So maybe you have heard of a wad of gum or a rolled up piece of paper. We would say is a paper wad. Our next word we have is trash. Trash is something of little use. And the last word we have is electricity. Electricity is energy that makes light, heat, motion, or force. And that is definitely a word you would see in science. So as you read Pearl and Wagner, Two Good Friends, I want you to watch what these two friends create.